Shauna Coxsey. This is Leah Crane. We decided to come to LA. Just coming somewhere completely different just makes it exciting, makes it fun, makes it new.
It's easier to get into that training mentality, like we're here to go training.
I feel a bit weird, to be honest, being a foreigner in America.
The competition world in any sport is so serious. I think it's really important to remember that actually having fun along the way is the thing that actually brings you through for a really long time, enjoying what you're doing.
Having someone else who's motivated and really psyched around is really important for me, and Leah was definitely that person, and I realised that. We trained one-arm pull-ups with assistance to build some upper body strength and pull strength on the wall.
We have different styles of doing one-arm pull-ups. So Shauna likes to have human assistance, and I use a pulley and a weight.
And then after that we went over to the beast makers. 2-arm weighted hangs on the beast maker, and then 1 arm with either assistance or added weight as required.
Ready, man.
No real science behind it, and it seems to work. We're translating kilos to pounds. I got up to, I think it was 105 pounds, which is my new record on 2 arms.
So even though we train together, a lot of the time we do separate styles of training.
I'm going to be doing some deadlifts.
Just because we don't work with the same coach anymore.
Keep pushing, come on.
Yeah, we normally train 6 days in a row, twice a day.
Now that I've been an athlete for such a long time and kind of become conditioned and capable of handling more training, it's been quite exciting. I think I didn't quite realise how much knowledge I'd gained over the years. And I've learned a lot more about my body than I would have had I not had the injury. I worked a really long time to get to the point where I could win World Cups and I could be going into World Cups to compete for first place, and yeah, I'm definitely happy with the season. I wouldn't change anything.
We headed over to Redlands to meet with the 510 team and the designers of their climbing shoes and talk to them about what was currently on the market, what was coming up, how we think a shoe could be better for us, how to just start developing the shoes a bit more. The needs for a competition climber in their climbing shoe is quite specific. We're really looking for a flat shoe to gain as much surface area as possible on a volume. I've been downtones for like 15, 16 years and I've just gone to flats. It's like, well, because you're not fighting
What's the point in this way?
the slope.
For me, I'm really quite picky about my climbing shoes. It's so vital to have the right shoe for you. The fact that they're willing to listen and willing to work with us is incredible. And they're updating and adding bits to current shoes. It's a pretty exciting time because I think all of the shoes for me will work a lot better with extra toe rubber and some adjustments to the fit. The Anasazi with the rubber on top is the perfect comp shoe.
Is it Anasazi or Anastazi?
Anasazi.
Anasazi.
Anasazi?
Yeah.
Back in my gymnastics days, I did acrobatics for 12 years at the same time that I started climbing. Just for a laugh in a session once, I was like, come on Shauna, stand on my shoulders, let's do some acryoga and post about it. That's where it started, and then we don't really know what we're doing. And we don't know what the proper way of doing acryoga is. We've never been to a class. We're just making it up as we go along, and it's the most fun thing you can do, for us anyway, pre, mid or post session. It just makes you laugh.
You have to be quite in tune with someone to
trust them to throw you up in the air and catch you and not drop you on your head. And initially I was quite nervous, but now, okay, I'll do it. 'Cause, like, we trust each other so much. A good way to build a even closer friendship.
It's a huge lift, like off your shoulders, just to be outside just for a couple of days. The vitamin D from the sun.
So nice. I like the little Joshua trees. They're pretty cute.
She's excited. There's so many rocks. Get a little bit giddy when there's so many rocks.
Don't take her outside often.
I'm a comp climber. I hang out with Shauna because it's fun to train with her, and she's dead good at climbing, and we get to come on cool adventures like this one.
Why do I hang out with Leah? Because she can put up with me. I met many people who can.
Should we leave her up there?
We spent like hours on a V4 and I gave up multiple times because it was painful.
And then I did it, so she got back on.
Did it? See? Not competitive at all.
It was a mega classic of Joshua Tree.
Yeah, I'm so glad we did it.
And yes, we had a duty to complete that climb.
Yeah. Like, if you put Leah in a groove on a climb, we'll do it completely different ways, and I can't fathom how she can do the movements.
I did it! Before! Yes! Just sort of go like this and stay on something. You can like read the rock like braille.
I think Shauna's greatest strength is her stubbornness. She pretty much doesn't take no for an answer. If she wants something, she does whatever she has to do to get it. She doesn't blame someone else.
Someone does something before me, then I'm like, oh, it's possible now, I want to do it. If it's possible for them, then it should be possible for me.